What's up you guys, it's Daniel here, and I know these are not the right trousers to do a video in, but because you know how they look. But anyways, I'll explain to you a bit what's going on with the house and it's not on the market yet. And well, it should be on the market a bit sooner than, rather sooner than later. What is going to happen, so today is a Sunday, tomorrow is a Monday obviously, and 3 estate agents will come over, evaluate the house, and we'll decide which one we'll go with. And then on a Wednesday, the plan is to get it on the market, to have it on the market. Well, obviously, for people to come and view and sell it. So I've learned loads of things in what we've done here, what's happened in the house, what's going on, and how we're gonna sell it is how you see it, like actually in the last video, and why. It's because it's not 100% finished, it's almost finished, so it's like, I like to say 98% finished or almost, well 98, 99% finished. There are few finishes, touches that are going around, and why is kind of a long story, but long story short, that there were so many disagreements. Before you go into any project, you always need a contract. You always need a contract with everybody you work with. So if you have a JV partner, you always need a contract. And in that contract, it should always say who does what. So you do this, I'll do this, you do this, I do this. This is something that we didn't have, me and my JV partner. We didn't have a contract, which means it was a bit of a verbal contract. Maybe you'll do that, maybe you'll do that. Circumstances change, this changed, who does that, who does. So it keeps changing, so nothing is agreed, and that's why it can cause friction. And then if you bring out a third party as a because we brought a builder in, and again, same mistake. We didn't have verbal, we only had a verbal agreement, so there's nothing written down. What to do, exactly what to do, timeline. So you always need a figure, so always call 3 builders out. You always need 3 of any sort. Builders, painters, electricians, estate agents. You always need 3 to find the best one for you. Yeah, someone can be more expensive but less time, someone can be less money, more time, and then someone can just be crazy unrealistic. So, and well, yeah, in this case, let's say starting out actually, so what happened was that the plan was to buy the house, and the plan was to be really hands-on. Both parties would be really hands-on and do as much as possible. Circumstances changed, so both parties weren't as hands-on as we're supposed to. And then one party said to the other party that it's going too slow. The plan was to spend as little money as possible. Let's see if we can do the refurb as cheap as possible to maximize the profit, but still do a good job, obviously. And one party was not really happy with the other party, and so the plans changed to up the money and bring the time down. So obviously you can have, if you take more time, it'll be less money. Well, less money, more time, more money, less time, right? So the plans changed that we will put more money in to minimize the time. And also, you're always, when you're looking for a workman, you're looking for someone, looking for anything. So I'm looking for a estate agent. I already know who to call because I got recommendations. I wouldn't just call anybody because I don't know them. I need to know they're good. I need to know they can deliver on what they say. And that's where you do anything. You always need the same with a builder. You can't just go with anybody. So one of the parties met a builder on the street, well, not on the street, in the shops, and this guy said that he'll just come and fix the house, and he said this is the price, and I'll come and fix the house, and I'll be there tomorrow. When a builder can start tomorrow, it is almost always a really bad sign, because it means that he doesn't have any job. Well, if you don't have any jobs lined up, then it's not really a good sign. And I think there were a few red flags with this builder, and the first thing is that we had no recommendations, no idea who he was or anything. The second is that we don't know, we don't know him, we don't know how it works or what he does or anything, or he can say whatever. So he told us a magic story about everything, but I got the company name, so I googled the company name, and the company is less than a year old. Another red flag, he says to be doing it all his life, and the company is less than 1 year old. Then why is it 1 year old then? and then obviously that springs up another story and all that. Anyways, so one of the party, that'll be me, told them that, like, all right, you know what? I have a lot of time on my hand. I do work a side job, so I work part-time, but I have a lot of time on my hand. I can support you and give you a hand in the work, because you're only a small team, so I can make you go faster. So the timeline was 1 week, which was really unrealistic. When they give, so always get 3 quotes, because one of them will always be unrealistic. To finish your house in 1 week is really unrealistic. And yeah, you can put it in the kitchen, it takes 1-2 days. Yeah, of course, but it's the small finishing touches, they take forever. But all this is my third project, so I didn't know that. But anyway, so let's say that I put my time in. I said that I offered my time to help and support to make it go faster. And it turns out every step of the way, there was when some issue came up. So you'll see a little bucket beside me, because there's yet another leak, and the floor is kind of ruined. But every time there was an issue, the weakest link usually gets the blame. The weakest link is the guy that's not in the building company, and he gets the blame, which I was okay with. I'm okay with, like, you know, they blame me, that's fine, let's just fix it and get it done. But one thing after another, the blame kept coming to the weakest link. And instead of fixing the problems, there was too much focus going on the blame, which was it's not ideal. It's not ideal. If you spend more time blaming someone than to actually find a solution, it doesn't really work that well. So yeah, there was one leak after another. Something was not most of it was not my fault. If I break anything, especially if it's my house, I'd like to tell someone, can you help me, can you fix it, or what can we do? This is all I've done. So, and if it's really bad, can be fixed, I can say, I'm really sorry, but it's my house, I will accept it. So, and that's something that I could be happy with, of course, because I'm not going to blame other people for my mistakes. And obviously, if I'm new, I'll make some mistakes, which I 100% do. I put silicone somewhere that you shouldn't put silicone because there should be paint. Well, paint covers it, but I didn't know, and it's completely my fault, and I 100% agree. So, and I'm not going to blame anybody else for it, and so, end the story. Anyways, there was one night where I got really stressed, and there were more issues, one after the other, and there's just too many issues to mention, and I get a text from a guy, from the builder, that he will change locks, and he will charge an extra fee. And when you pay builders, always pay in installments. You never pay everything up front. What I did, I paid everything, and this is something that you should never do. This is what you do. Anyways, so I paid everything, and now he is threatening, I feel threatened that he's gonna change the locks and demand an extra fee, an extra 1,500. Which I thought was a bit strange, and I do not like that. So first of all, it's your house. If it's your house and someone denies you access to your own house, I wouldn't say that's really. I'd never recommend that. I'd never recommend that, because you don't know the other person. Well, yeah, if you talk to them even for a few months, you don't know them if they have full access to the house. Especially with the rules going on in England, that there are so many rules. Helping tenants and all that. I don't mind that, but there are a few rules I do not like. Squatters' rules I do not like. I do not like that because there can be such a pain to get them out of your house, and that's not ideal. So anyways, all in all, I get this message. I feel threatened. Well, first of all, so why charge an extra fee? So, well, yeah, they spent more time, but and I'm the one being blamed, and which I found really strange. Blame me whatever you like, just finish the house. And when they say that they're gonna change the locks and then demand an extra key, change the locks and demand extra money, they can just say, we're not giving you the house back until you give us the extra fee, which I'm not interested in giving an extra fee, because they already got an extra fee. And that's not something I agreed on. So what I did is I turned up early the next morning to get the locks changed first, because my plan was to turn up early. If they show up, that's fine. We'll have a good chat. If they don't turn up,
the lock will change, and that's it. So what happened is that, well, a carpet guy, so a third party, again, I thought a carpet guy came in and fit the carpet. So this was, again, it was included in the builder fee that the carpet will get changed out. And the guy came out 2 hours after I thought he would. I got told that he would come out, and that's fine. Anyways, he did a really good job. It looks really good, as you know. Well, as you saw, and I do really like it. It looks really good. Anyways, I did change the locks, so no one could, I did change the locks. No one could have access to the house except me. I messaged my business partner, well, I called and said explain what's happened, what's going on. And I messaged the builder and I said that I don't want the builder back. I didn't want the builder back because there's so many disagreements, and to be honest, I don't know if that's what they call bullying. It was so ridiculous. There's so many issues that I got blamed for this and that and this and that, and it's just ridiculous. That's not how you work. Well, I like to work together. Teamwork makes the dream work. So I'd like to work together, so I'd rather just get the guy out and that's it. So, and actually, to be honest, that's why the house is not finished. That's why it's going on the market as it is, because yeah, I couldn't keep going this way. It doesn't work. I told the builder actually not to come back, but I didn't want to say anything bad. How can I say too much bad? There is a kitchen here. You've seen the video. So there is a kitchen here. There is a bathroom. There is everything, but there are a few issues. Yeah, but the house is 98% completed. So there are a few things that could be done, but all in all, we have a house. So I did thank the builder for his job. Thank you for your work. Thank you for your time and all that. I don't like you back. I changed the lock so you don't have to worry about it. You don't have to come back. And which, I don't know if he minds or not mind. I have no idea. He got his fee. He got his massive profit, and well, he probably happy. The thing is that he also took the tools out the night before he sent me this text, which was also a bit strange. So I never understood that really. But yeah, that's actually all in all, and that's why it's going on the market as it is. So it's not going to be 100% finished. So it was a bit strange. Anyways, let's do a quick walk around. I'll show you some things. What should we start with? We'll start with this one. Turns out this doesn't fit. I find that hilarious. First of all, this is hard to open. You can't open it. And then when you want to close it again, it doesn't close. Because it doesn't fit. So you really have to give it a real push to close it. Strange. This is something that the surveyor would probably pick on, if you can see. That wire is not done properly. We got a snap right there, which you can see that it's been trying. Well, it seems like someone's tried to fix it. I don't like the finish of it, actually, to be honest. The corner here as well. We got this whole thing here. A leak was here. It's been leaking for way too long. Don't know how much you can see. You can probably see it. This is actually really bad. Can you see it's bowing upwards? If you look at this corner, you can see the whole thing has been lying and the water's been here for hours. The whole thing's bending up, which means the floor is actually ruined there. That's why I have this. If the leak comes back, no idea where the leak came from. I can probably show you where I imagine it's from. Another one in the corner there that I don't like the finish of. It does look strange. You know the sink is here, right? I don't like this underneath the sink. This is most likely it's gonna drip here. So it doesn't like. The builder doesn't want to put anything here. My word. Dude. This is even worse than the other one. This is insane. Alright, well, it's been water here for a while. Alright, well, another issue. Anyways, so turns out that I'll probably have to do something here. If I know how to do it, don't know. But needs to be done, right? Another one. This is not because of water. This is just not fitted properly.
I'm not gonna do anything with that. Just, anyways, another thing, you put flooring everywhere. Why not at least put it a little bit in here or something? Shouldn't take too much. Radiators just fitted the day before I kicked them out. Well, changed locks. So I'm not gonna blame them about this doesn't fit. But I would like to know where the valves are. Because everything's cleaned out of the house, not by me, the valves are missing. Which is not strange, because they put this one up, looks amazing, I'm really happy with the job. I'm not gonna complain or anything, but I put these in because these were lying around the room. So there was a lot of stuff here, and there was one in that corner, another one lying here, because you need one on each side, which is not ideal. Another thing I think looks really strange, that thing. It doesn't even match in the room. No matter how far we go back, you still see it. It's like an ugly eyesore. Don't know if you can see the ceiling, looks a bit weird. But that's just how it is. Painting finished a while back, but I don't know if missed a spot here. It looks a bit strange. A sink was supposed to be put here. Smash the like button and then we can continue. Which I'm totally okay with, and they couldn't do it because, again, I changed the locks. But this was put in the day before. It's not connected properly. But even though, I don't even know what they're thinking, because of this one, it's gonna be a bad job to do. So either you want it higher or lower. I'd say higher because it is a bit low as it is now. So I'd recommend to put it on some feet. I'm not doing that. I'm not a builder or anything. I'm not getting blamed for more stuff. Rather stay away from it. All right, welcome to the bathroom. We actually have a few things that I find a bit strange here. First of all, I don't think that's supposed to look like that. Find that a bit strange. So, no idea if you can move that a little bit, but that's just how it is. Got another little snooky here. Anyways, I don't know where the leak comes from downstairs. I imagine it's here, but I wouldn't say. First of all, you don't leave a scissor like that, that's for sure. But also, if you can see all the seals, so this is silicone, right? It's to make it tight, especially in the shower. This is where you need to do a good job with silicone. If you can see here, this is all cracking apart. As far as I know, no heavy person has been in the shower. So I couldn't say that's why. If you look at the floorboards, they're not properly put together. There's ash in almost every room. If you look here, you're not supposed to see wood here. So that sucks. I can't. Yeah, well, I'm not gonna be too picky. So that's, like I said, I'm really happy. We got a finished house, we got a finished product. Not 100%, but it is livable. People could buy, not Liverpool, livable. This wall looks a bit strange as well. This is me, way. It's really hard to see on film. But it's just plasterboard, it's an old plasterboard. Nothing, oh, that was me. Do you see that? Not big of an issue. It's not big an issue, but I like everything to be perfect. Again, first plan was to fix this. Second plan was, I don't know. All in all, buying this house has been a fantastic experience. It's been something fantastic, and it's something that I'll never forget. Obviously, they say the first one's always the hardest. Well, yeah, I've had more difficulties than other people might win their first one. I've learned so much. I'd never, if I could choose again, I'd never do anything different, because I don't even have anything, I don't have dislike, I don't have a hate towards anybody. I really like my business partner. She's a nice lady, and without her I could never have gone through this experience. The builder was a really nice experience to get through that, and it's so good to learn it at the start, because now I can take all my lessons and I'll carry them forward to the next one and the next one and the next one after that. So I can keep going forward with all my lessons. Hopefully you can learn of my lessons. If you learn just anything, just one thing that I haven't learned or didn't do, if you could do that, then that'd be fantastic. I'd be over the moon. If I could save anybody from this hassle. But if you start something new, you'll always have difficulties. If you want to run a marathon, you will stretch a muscle, you will run out of breath. There will always be issues no matter where you go. It doesn't matter what you do, where you go. You'll always have difficulties, but you just have to see past it and keep going. It's never about giving up. It's about surrounding you with the right people and get the right mindset. The mindset you really want to get before. Surround yourself with the right people and just carry on. Stick to it. If you know your plan, if you know your goal, stick to it and just keep going. That's my going to you.